Hello and welcome to the video game update show. That's not what it's called, is it?
Wrong show!
It's the show where we tell you all about the news in the gaming industry over the past week, or in this case, over the past few weeks, because we've missed a couple, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah.
But all of the stories are only over this week because there's been so much going on that I thought we need to cover this week. And it's an update, Brendan. This show is an update.
It's an update.
It is an update.
It's time
Welcome
to update you.
the update.
Welcome to the update show. Not the clues in the title.
Yeah. You just love live.
I do. I love live. I love live. I want to make sure that we go live again. Are we still live? We're live, apparently. Okay. Sorry. It's all live here. Funny things happen. Anyway, carry on, Jay. Sorry.
I was really interrupted.
It was really interrupted.
By OBS.
Yeah.
So we're going to start this week with the PlayStation Classic, which was announced yesterday, I believe.
It was,
by
yes.
Sony. So yeah, that's coming out on the 3rd of December.
Ooh.
And it's going to be $89.99, and it's going to release in limited quantities again.
Yeah, so get ready to pre-order.
Yeah, or pay ridiculous amounts of money to someone on eBay that's probably already ordered a million of them.
I know, to be fair, I'm not going to get screwed by that again, because this time I'm going to just wait.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wait because, I'm going to wait if I obviously don't get the first batch. Yeah, I waited with the SNES Mini.
You did, and you got one.
And I got it at like £49. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty cool. It's obviously a lot smaller than the original PSX, and it comes with 2 controllers and 20 preloaded games. So they haven't.
They've only announced 5. Haven't they?
Final Fantasy VII, Tekken 3. Wild Arms, and there was 2 more.
Jumping Flash?
Yeah, Jumping Flash was definitely one of them. I don't know what the 5th one was. We did pretty well getting 4.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So they're releasing it on December 3rd because that was the anniversary when the original PlayStation released in Japan, December 3rd, 94.
Yeah, it was 94 in Japan.
And it came 95 here.
Yeah. Awesome. So that's cool. Are you going to get one? Let us know.
Yeah, and what games you want to see on it?
Yeah. What games do you think are going to appear on the PlayStation Classic?
Yeah.
Like apart from the 5 that we already know, obviously.
Yeah. Yep. So that's that.
Nice. Moving on.
And sticking with Sony a little bit, the PS Vita ends production in Japan next year.
Oh yes, they're saying goodbye to it, aren't they?
And they haven't planned a successor for it.
Well, do we really need one? I mean,
I don't think we need a handheld PlayStation.
Nah, I just don't think it's needed, like, ever.
No, not with. Let's face it, Nintendo are really dominating the market now with the Switch.
Yeah.
So,
do we need another handheld console?
Probably not.
No,
it didn't really take off outside of Japan either, really.
No, it didn't. No. Vita was way more popular in Japan, and that's because Japan, like mobile gaming in general in Japan, is just huge. Yeah. Compared to everywhere else. So it makes sense that a mobile device would succeed over there. Yeah. Hence why the Nintendo Switch
it's doing really well over there. But so goodbye PS Vita.
Yeah. Ta-ra.
Yeah. And speaking of Nintendo, that links nicely onto the next thing with the Nintendo Online Services went live this week.
Oh, yes. I don't like these.
No. So it's the paid-for subscription. So all the games you had before, bar Fortnite, that you play online, have to pay for. I think it's pretty cool that you don't have to pay for Fortnite because, let's be honest...
Well, it's a free-to-play game, isn't it?
It is free-to-play, but I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you still need to have PS Plus or Xbox Live Gold to play it on PlayStation and Xbox.
And the fact that
Nintendo have turned around and said that you don't need our service to play it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Something to keep the kids entertained if you don't want to buy the pass anyway.
It's a shame they couldn't do that like with more games. Yeah. Maybe they will, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's down to, like, I don't know, maybe it's because Fortnite's that popular that they can't really say no. Yeah. So,
maybe. But, I mean, I haven't played on the Switch Online since, but I've read a few reports saying that Splatoon 2, in particular, the whole world now is just barren because there's not many people that have adopted it yet.
Yeah, well, I bet, because, I mean... Especially, the console's been free to play for so long. Yeah. It's just, and now it's not all of a sudden. It's like, and the other things that are annoying me about it is the fact that, like, okay, you can use the cloud save data on it, like, but only if you've got a subscription. Yeah. And if your subscription runs out, they will delete your cloud save data.
Yeah, bye cloud saves.
Gone. So don't save anything on Nintendo Cloud. Like, if your subscription goes over one day,
it's gone. It's all gone.
Bye Breath of the Wild save data.
Yeah. But since it only went live a few days ago with the NES classics and everything on there, a hacker has already hacked that, by the way.
Really?
And got their own ROMs running on the NES emulator that's on the Switch.
God. Well, you know, it was going to happen. Hackers can hack anything.
Yeah.
So it was only a matter of time. Thought it would be a little bit longer than a day.
Yeah.
But,
they wasted absolutely no time at all doing that.
Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah. But also we had the Nintendo keynote. Nintendo, what do they call it?
The
Treehouse?
No, that's at the events.
The other thing, the Nintendo thing, Nintendo Direct.
That's
what they do.
Go.
They had that last week, and there's been a few cool games announced. Like Luigi's Mansion 3, I think, was the biggest one of the three.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, and Final Fantasy finally coming to the Switch. There's quite a lot of them coming to the Switch. Mario Brothers U. I know everyone's happy about the new Animal Crossing.
Yeah, because they kind of teased the release of an Animal Crossing a while ago, and then everyone got the weird version of Animal Crossing that no one wanted.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, this isn't what we wanted. And they've kind of
now everyone's getting the proper one, and a new RPG by the makers of Pokemon.
Oh.
Called Town at the moment.
Town?
Yeah.
Is that a working title?
I think it's a working title.
I was going to say, it's a bit weak.
Yeah. But it's it looks really cool. Really bright colours and basically what you'd expect from a JRPG, really.
Oh, okay.
From a pretty big studio. So, some exciting things coming to the Switch.
Good. I mean, JRPGs are good, I find, if they're done by reputable big studios.
Yeah.
Like, I find a lot of the ones that you'll see a JRPG just pop up out of nowhere, and you'll think, "Oh, this looks interesting." You play it, and it's just a pile of trash.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to a good, solid JRPG again.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no denying that Game Freak have done well with the Pokemon series over the years. So they obviously know their stuff anyway. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So
nice.
That's Nintendo out the way and done with. So. Hopefully, we haven't seen Nintendo too many times.
Yeah. Demonetized.
Yeah, demonetized.
Oh, yes. Andy's just reminded me. The new Yoshi game was announced as well.
Yeah. And Kirby's game as well. There's been a few.
Yeah, quite a few.
I'll just pick the top ones.
Cherry picked.
Yeah, cherry picked. Sea of Thieves Forsaken Shores has been delayed until next week.
Yes, because it doesn't work, apparently.
Memory issues.
Yes.
Memory issues. So basically
quests not loading correctly.
Yeah,
or key items quests not finishing properly.
Yeah, so various bugs they found in testing. So that's been delayed until the 27th of September. It's also my birthday.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, good birthday present.
Yeah, just telling you all out there, you know. Don't feel obliged, but you know.
We have a PO box.
I've told you.
We don't. I lied.
No. Yeah. So Forsaken Shores, you've got to wait one more week for it, but I'd rather have it completed than sent out and it'd be a buggy mess again.
I know, right?
Sea of Thieves has had too much damage.
Yeah, we don't need anything else tainting it. So
no.
Yeah.
October's PS Plus games might have leaked.
Oh.
By
who?
I don't know. But
Target.
No, not Target this time. But they certainly really could. So next month's games could be the Diablo 3, the Eternal Collection, and Neo.
Really?
Yeah, as the 2 free games on PlayStation next month.
That's pretty good.
It's only a rumour.
Only a rumour.
Yeah.
Okay. Take it with a pinch of salt then. But so that's pretty good if they do that.
2 pretty big games. For free. Well, not for free, but you get me.
Yeah. It's basically free.
Yeah.
Basically free.
And sticking with things that have leaked, the Korean rating board have been at it again, and they've leaked a couple of few games that have been what do they call it? Announced for the PS4, or they've been classified for the PS4.
Oh, okay.
One of them you're going to not be very interested in, and one of them you might be particularly interested in.
Okay.
The first one is PUBG, coming to PS4.
Who cares?
Yeah, we all kind of knew that was happening anyway. And the other game that's been spotted are the Castlevania games.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah.
Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood apparently going to get re-released. Yeah, I'm
on
already on that.
Yeah.
If it's Castlevania...
You're there, I know.
I know about it.
I just kept thinking it's because this Bloodstained game is getting quite a lot of attention. Konami must be sat thinking, we should probably do something about this.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they've had long enough to do something about it. I mean, I'm a backer of Bloodstained, and I have been for like 4 years. Come on, Iggy. Get the game out already. I did enjoy the Curse of Blood. The little mini game that they released. That was good. That was good. But I want more.
Yeah.
I want more.
Yeah. So So it sounds like you're getting some old Castlevania games being re-released, so that might mean they might do a new Castlevania game.
It could be leading up to that if Konami are like, "Ooh, let's test the water." Well, they've already revitalized the franchise brand name with the brand new show on Netflix that's getting its name around to many people that may not have even heard of it before.
No, I'm looking forward to watching the second season as well.
Yeah, coming soon. And so they're already doing that. And then with the announcement of Symphony of the Night, which was arguably one of the best Castlevania games to be put out on the console, and Rondo of Blood, definitely a second contender. So 2 big titles, 2 very different gameplay styles. I would have preferred it if they released Castlevania 4 on the same set, but then I guess they've already kind of done that with releasing it on the SNES Classic, SNES Mini Classic. So I guess they're just slowly eking out more Castlevanias, aren't they? Yeah.
Testing the water, and then so we might get a new Castlevania game. But so that's happening. Something else I read earlier as well. I just want to mention Nobuo Uematsu.
Oh yeah, the composer from Final
one of my
Fantasy?
favourite composers has been taken ill and put his career on indefinite hold at the moment.
Oh really?
Yeah. So they hasn't said what his illness is, but he's not feeling right, and his music, he doesn't feel is up to scratch, so he's basically put his career on hold until at least next year.
Oh no!
To see if he gets better. So it's a bit of a shame because he's my favourite composer.
He's a very good chap. He's really good at what he does.
So
I hope he makes more music for many
I
years.
hope he gets well soon. So if you're watching Nobuo for any random reason, we hope you get better.
Get well soon.
And lastly, so we've come to the end. THQ Nordic. So they picked up the rights to Time Splitters, didn't they?
Oh yes.
They've also picked up the rights to Alone in the Dark.
Oh no!
So
the last one that came out of that wasn't terrible.
Very good, but so we might see a new Alone in the Dark game at some point.
I wouldn't say no to a new Alone in the Dark.
I think they're probably looking at how popular survival horror genre is now and thinking that they should maybe bring that one back.
Possibly.
Because it was kind of like one of the granddaddies.
Yeah, well, it's right up there with Resident Evil. I mean, we all know that Alone in the Dark was the first survival horror game, but Resident Evil was the first one to make it really mainstream.
Yes.
So it'll be nice. It'll be nice to see a
new one if they don't mess it up.
If they don't mess it up,
yeah.
Just basically look at the previous one that came out and don't do any of that.
No.
Just
no.
Bin. Set it on fire. Kill it.
Yeah. Look at Resident Evil 2 remake. And make something like that.
Do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe they could find a way to bring back the fixed camera and make it work for a modern audience.
Yeah, so maybe they've seen people that wanted that and thought, well, maybe we can revive another survival horror game and give the people what they want.
So it's like you got the people that want the third-person camera, still be able to get that.
Yeah.
It might be a good idea.
It could be exciting, or it should just be rubbish.
It could be a big pile of shit.
Let's
move on.
But that's it for the news this week.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we've got to the part of the show where we're going to take your questions and read out all your comments. And Nikita, have we had any?
Yes, we have.
Hey,
some of them.
Lovely.
Yell for you. Hey, would you look at that? That's a bit better. Andy M asks, do you think non-official accessories should have more support by official companies?
I mean, what, like a Mad Catz deal, like PlayStation supporting Mad Catz? I think they do. Because, I mean, like Xbox supported Hyperkin to make the Duke controller, didn't they?
Yes.
So I think they are getting quite a lot of support.
And, PlayStation and Nintendo are back in Hori, however you pronounce that, because they've done pretty much all of the third-party peripherals for Nintendo.
Yeah. So I think they are getting more support. I think it's a fine line, though. You've got to be a reputable third-party contributor because, let's face it, there's a lot of companies that just try to cash in on the shapes of the controllers alone.
Yeah, but not even that. I mean, look at was it the Gator Claw that we reviewed that got, it was branded as a PlayStation controller and it was sold in shops for £30.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work.
It was awful. Yeah. It was the worst controller I've ever used in my life. It was so bad. And it kept disconnecting every 5 minutes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Awful. So, yeah, I think they should get more support. Obviously, I think that's growing. And it will continue to do so, I think. So it's on an upward trend anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your question, Andy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Nikita, who's next?
Timothy, it's not so much of a question, but Timothy commented saying goodbye PS Vita, and then he said, games nowadays is a lot different from what they used to be. DLCs, unlockable content, subscription for PSN and whatnot. Thoughts?
I'm glad you asked. Okay, so my thoughts on this, is, okay, I'm going to use Sea of Thieves as an example. One, because we've been playing a lot of it, and two, because there's certain things I feel very strongly about it. So, one, I mean, to get Sea of Thieves, you could either have the Game Pass or you could buy it outright, like I did. So I spent $49.99, bought a copy of the game, and what I got was early access game with barely anything in it. And I think, just like the Adobe Creative Suite is now subscription based, where it's like you spend money per month and you get all the updates and stuff. Why aren't they doing something like that but really cheap? So like you pay £2 to get into the game for the first lot of content, but you're paying like £2 or £3 every month until it equates to £50. And once you get to £50, then you have to pay, start a new contract essentially to get the next lot of content that they release for it. So like you can have everything that they do up until then for this, but you don't have to drop it all at the beginning. It's like, it makes sense. If they're going to drip feed us game content, why can't we drip feed them money?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a good point. It is a good point.
Right? And I mean, let's face it. I mean, the content that's being dripped out with Sea of Thieves is just little piddly things here and there. It's like, here's a rowboat. Cool. Here's another fetch quest. Cool. Like, give us some meat. Where's the rest of it? And it's kind of nice to know that if you did just pay £2 to get in, you could just go, no, I don't really like this, or it's taking too long, you can just back out.
Yeah. I mean, I think the best game at the moment that's got the best model is Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah. Because
you drop money for the base game, and then every year they add new content, and you can either spend time and unlock it in game, which is still good, or you can put £20 a year down for the year subscription, and you get all that content day one, well, before anyone else, and every 3 months the game changes.
But that's the other thing about Rainbow Six. It's got a clear roadmap, hasn't it? It's got a clear, this is what we're doing, this is what we're releasing here.
At the start of every year, they say every 3 months there's going to be new content, and this is what it's going to be.
Yeah, and it's just like, it annoys me that like with something like Sea of Thieves, it feels like we're all beta testers just going along, just doing piddly bits of gameplay here and there, not actually getting anything worthwhile ever.
No.
And then they advertise it with all these big, like, oh, look, Sea of Thieves, and they do this cinematic advert with this guy rowing a rowboat singing a pirate song, and it's like, yeah, that's great and everything, but is it in the game? No. Nope. Is there any story in the game? No. Is there any characters in the game? No. The Cursed Sails, when we did that, the only reason why I actually knew there was even a quest was because some random bloke came up to me online and said, have you started the Cursed Sails yet? I was like, well, we're doing it, aren't we? Already, we're here. This is what it is. He's like, no, you have to go and speak to this character over there, and it starts this kind of little quest. And I'm like, what? So I never would have even done the Cursed Sails had it not been for someone saying, you need to go and speak to that person. The game doesn't tell you.
And even doing the quest, we wouldn't have finished it if we didn't have a guide up at the same time.
Yeah, because it's like, it was so cryptic to the point of...
We're going to this island now, are we?
Yeah.
Why?
To find another journal.
Okay.
It was literally go to island, find journal, read text. Go to an island, find journal, read text. That was it. That was the...
Talk to a parrot, get a sail. Hey!
Yeah, I'm happy with the sails we got.
Yeah, they look pretty cool.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But
that's how they get you.
Yeah, if you asked me what the story was, no idea.
Something about a dead parrot and someone that owned a shop.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much for your question.
Yeah.
Glad. I like any questions that I get I get to have a little rant about. Who's next, Nikita? Thank you.
We'd never know you like ranting at all, no.
Me?
No. Apollo Panda's in, and he says, fantastic video as always, guys. Big fan here. He's just mentioning that he started his own channel.
Oh.
Check it out.
Oh.
He's saying he's hoping for a possible collab in the future once he gets into the swing of things.
Oh. Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Collab.
Yep.
Always up for a collab, and you'll have to let us know. Let us know the name of your channel. We'll give you a shout out. Why not?
I've already subscribed to him.
Oh, nice.
No.
What's the name of the channel?
Apollo Panda.
Oh, right, okay.
That is the channel,
Apollo Panda. Yeah. Go check out Apollo Panda's channel. Why not?
Shout out.
Sharing the love, shout outs, and all that jazz.
He's also agreed a really good idea about drip feeding the money. Why aren't us gamers supporting this idea?
I know, right? They drip feed games to you. Why can't we drip feed money to them? I'm going to get that on a t-shirt.
But it's a catch-22 though, because we never. Well, the thing is, we never know what we're getting when we're going to buy a game. And I mean, it all started with the whole Assassin's Creed Unity. That's what really kicked it off. But
they know what they're going to give us, Jay.
But they're still expecting us to fork out money for pre-orders and stuff. And we are. Why are we still pre-ordering these games? Like, why have you dropped over £200 on Resi 2? Yes,
because it's Resi
2, but it could be crap, and then you'll be like, well, why did I spend £200?
Have you seen it, Jay?
But I know. What am I doing? Resident Evil 2 is going to be amazing, but you get my drift.
But similarly, there's a word for the day.
Similarly,
saying that this morning pre-ordered without even. I watched a video. I pre-ordered the collector's edition of Biomutant.
But that's a good game.
How do you know?
Because it looks different.
You've got nothing to base it on. Nothing.
This is what I mean. This is where they get us.
It looks like you play as like this raccoon kind of creature, and it looks like a cross between Monster Hunter and Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, and you can upgrade. It does look good. I also have the collector's edition on pre-order. But this is what I mean. This is how they get you.
What are we doing?
I know, right?
I know, yeah. But at least you kind of... I mean, the difference is with a game like Biomutant or Resident Evil, you know when it comes out, it's going to be a full, complete, packaged game from beginning to end with lots of story, lots of content.
Yes.
When you drop the same amount of money on something like Sea of Thieves or Destiny 2... You expect a complete game, a complete experience, but then you just get a tiny piece of it, and then you have to keep dropping more money to get the next piece and the next piece. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that's right. I think that's a bad way to do it. And I mean,
the whole Call of Duty thing, you have to go out and buy the £110 edition to get the pass and get all the content.
Yeah, which I didn't do. Who does? I mean, that's a lot of money to drop on a game, right? Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to change. I think a lot of things are going to change with the loot box thing that's coming into play now.
Oh, it's definitely changing.
16 countries have signed the investigations to look into the legality of loot boxes. So, I think it's going to have an effect of business models and the way they do things in the future.
But I like it how all new games now, part of their advertising and their campaign is that no paid for loot boxes.
Yeah, it's becoming a plus point to have no loot boxes.
Like Halo Infinite has just announced that it's not going to contain any paid for loot boxes.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, good.
Yeah, good. I mean, we don't want them.
Yeah, don't expect me to just suddenly like your game because you haven't put a crappy thing in it.
Yeah, thanks for not putting a nail in my face as well. That's brilliant.
It's not a plus point.
Yeah, it's not a plus point. That's just a nice thing to...
Yeah, it's just should be done.
Yeah, so thank you for that. Any more?
A lot of chat in the chat. And we've got a hashtag Team MOG going at the moment.
Yes.
Hashtag Team MOG.
Team MOG.
Quite a few people saying great videos and keeping up the good videos and whatnot. So
nice.
All good.
Nice. Well, if that's it then, lastly, are we actually playing Sea of Thieves tonight?
Yeah.
Is that happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we're playing Sea of We're going to have some dinner. Because that's what we do here at MOG, Team MOG. We have Team MOG dinners. We're gonna have some dinner, and then we're gonna come back later, and we're gonna play some Sea of Thieves with all of you. Same channel, same place, and we'll see you later. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, smash subscribe, do all that jazz.
And hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
Then you'll know when we're going live later.
And we'll see you a bit later. But thank you, and good night.